Viewer discretion is advised.
And we are back.
In the Baja.
In the Baja.
Holy shit at the bass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That made my cockles rumble.
Feel the vibration. That's what all the ladies say. Feel the vibration.
God damn.
Yes.
Welcome back to Talkin Shit. As always, this is a shit show already. As always, I am with Dark Court
Yes, you are.
and Big Dave.
Hello, folks.
And he is Dravyn Grimes.
The molasses.
The
Dravyn.
molasses.
Dravyn, the molasses Grimes.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck it. How are we doing, guys? How are we doing? What's going on, guys?
I'm doing all right, man. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, no. Nothing crazy.
What's you, old grande?
I picked up a head cold yesterday, so I'm going to be down in the
Why didn't
baritone
you
area.
put that motherfucker right back down where you found it?
I just couldn't let it go, man. It was one of those like blue light specials at Target. Oh, you guys don't know Kmart. You don't know about those.
Oh,
The fuck
yeah.
I don't.
Oh, yeah.
That's old school shit.
I remember when Kmart's had restaurants in there.
Wow. Okay, so you guys do
Those
know.
fucking cheddar cheese dogs were the shit.
I remember when we had Pick and Saves and they had a cafe in there.
Yes.
That's where Sam's.
He'll get it right in a minute.
Sam stole the idea of put the food inside, they'll bring the people in.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
wrong.
They're not
It's kind of
wrong.
hard to beat that $2 deal when you get a slice of pizza and a 32 ounce.
That's right. After you've been shopping, you already
Yeah.
got all your stuff.
Well, fucking Pick and Save used to have a buffet.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't remember the buffet.
I'm thinking.
Oh, it was there.
No, I don't remember it.
I remember.
Yes, I do. It was off to the right-hand
Yep.
side when you walked in the door.
Exactly.
Yes.
I will take your word for it because this man knows buffets.
Well, I was fucking 5,
Yeah.
back then. I just remember seeing it.
Yeah, you were 5 with like an empty plate going, I can make my own?
No. Not at that age.
Ryan's
I don't
steak-
think I ever ate in a Pick and Save, even though I lived close to one when I was at my dad's house.
Growing up, yeah.
Dude, I never got in so much trouble as. All right.
And here we go.
So, we lived in an apartment in Arlington, and our apartment complex backed up to the parking lot of a really shitty Pick and Save. Like, it's the one on used to be on Lone Star Road.
In the ghetto.
Yes, in the ghetto.
Yeah.
So we were told over and over again, and at this point, when I was staying at my dad's, I had a stepbrother also. My younger real brother hadn't been born yet, but I had a stepbrother that was the old witches before they got married. And we were told over and over again, do not go over there. Don't go to Pick and Save. There's a huge parking lot in the way. There's always people hanging out there, like shady shit. Like, do not go there.
So if you're like hanging in the playground of the apartment complex, don't wander over.
Don't go.
Don't.
So me and my brother, her stepbrother, still call him my brother. We're close. Still are close. We were playing around the apartment complex. And, of course, we happened to find a shiny quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
And you know what what happened with that quarter? It had to go in one of those egg machines, dog.
Oh, yeah.
It
the
was
egg
just
machine.
calling our name from Pick and Save. Like, hey, there's egg machines in here. And we're looking at this quarter, and I'm 5 still, probably. No more than 6. And we're like, we got to go to Pick and Save.
The mission
has
has started.
So we made it there, and we made it back, and no one was the wiser.
Right.
All right? Nobody was the wiser.
It was the eggshell that gave you away.
Nope.
Oh.
Me, him, my dad, and his wife at the time, we're just riding around, and this dumbass pointing aggressively to my stepbrother. All right, this dumbass goes. What would happen if we went to Pick and Save? And even at 5, I was like, "You dumb motherfucker! What are you doing?"
He just wanted to cover his tracks.
That's
Hypothetically.
What happened? What would happen?
the
Oh my
longest
God,
word
we
in the
got
movie. No.
We got the fucking belt treatment.
Oh,
when
no.
we got home.
Yeah.
You got redirected.
Yeah, no shit.
There was
Oh my God, I still remember that ass whooping.
Oh. I won't even think about the one I can remember.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, I got spanked a lot more at my dad's house than my mom. I didn't get spanked much at all with my mom, but a couple times we did something stupid and caught the belt. And it's a tough belt coming from Arlington all the way to your ass.
yeah, that's 20-mile belt.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me just reiterate. This happened in the 80s,
Yes.
where this personally I was appropriate, but it was definitely appropriate at the time.
It was acceptable
to beat your kid with a belt.
Oh no, it was appropriate.
It was appropriate.
Do you see this motherfucker?
Yeah,
He needed his ass beat a couple times.
that's it.
And you just recently, you both just saw a picture of my dad.
Yeah,
When I was a kid.
I was just about to say something about
that motherfucker, he could swing a belt.
He
Could swing a belt.
Well, that's where you get your shoulders and arms and stuff from, you know. Yeah.
Like I told him, like if he grew a beard out, like L2 would have been fucking out.
Yeah.
The first I opened it, I didn't see what you sent. I just opened it, I was like, who the fuck is this guy? Like, oh.
Yep. Definitely my twin. I heard that my entire life.
Yeah.
It's true, though. It's true.
Well, you guys were talking about buffets. I have to say that it's no longer in existence, I don't believe, anywhere. Is Ryan still on Normandy?
I
What
don't
is
know.
that?
if there's
No,
a
that's
Ryan's.
Golden Corral. So Ryan's Steakhouse. The most appropriate word I can come up with is grazing.
Oh, yeah.
When I mean
There's one.
grazing, I mean like grazing. Like we would go in there. I was an adult. I was in my 20s. And I am not kidding. Just 2 hours. Just, packing it out. Loved it. And then go over because they had the dessert bar with the ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
man.
there's one left.
One.
Oh, shit. Where is it?
Road trip.
Winston-Salem.
Salem, Massachusetts.
No. Winston-Salem, one of the Carolinas.
North Carolina.
Here,
North Carolina. We are looking at
I just dropped my mic. Sorry.
No, good.
pipe bomb. We're looking at 7.5 hours.
Yeah, no.
But the corporate one's gone. I mean, I know they filed for bankruptcy, so somebody had to pony up the money to.
Well, it was probably a franchise that kept going.
It kept going. Yeah, they just
Just like, fuck it, we'll handle our own marketing. Must have been really successful.
Yeah, because they've been gone for years.
Yeah.
That's like Quincy Steakhouse.
Dude, I was about to say that Quincy's was the best buffet. Oh my God. Ever. And those fucking big fat yeast rolls.
Oh
dog.
my God.
Yeah.
Bro.
They got Golden Corral beat by a mile.
So crazy.
So there's 3. Quincy.
No kidding.
One's in Florence, South Carolina.
Yeah.
One's in Monroe, North Carolina. And one's in Colorado.
Are we in the wrong state? No, we are not. I just got here. I'm staying.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh,
How dare they?
Dude, I remember.
Are there any Shoney's left?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I got a Quincy story for you when we get done with the Shoney's, though.
I
True
remember
story.
The closest one.
Mm-mm.
The closest one's in Vidalia, Georgia.
Oh,
Okay.
hell yeah.
There's also one in Kissimmee.
Okay.
But there's also the one I go to whenever I'm up there is up in Pigeon Forge.
Where's that? Oh,
Whenever I go
gotcha.
to the mountains,
Yeah.
usually around that anniversary time, that breakfast buffet is off the chain.
Dude, I've never seen a breakfast buffet like at the Beau Rivage Hotel Casino in Biloxi.
Mm.
Oh my God, the fucking breakfast buffet goes on forever.
Ever?
They've got everything. They cook your shit for you right there. If you want something new, different, it's unbelievable. And of course, they charge for it. It's like $40 a person, but god damn it.
Oh, we're getting our $40 worth.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Did
Absolutely.
we just come in here with empty stomachs and
Dude, I'm starving.
why the fuck didn't we go get something to eat before this?
I'm kind of neutral. I'm not starving.
If I knew that this was going to be a food episode, I would have skipped my time at the
Fill in the
location
blank.
that I was at, wasting time, and we would have came and got some big dogs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Where are
Well-
you wasting time at?
No, it wasn't MIB headquarters. I went gun shopping.
Oh Lord.
I need something new to play with. So I wanted to go get me a hunting rifle. The last hunting rifle I had, I sold. Fucking gun. That's a whole nother situation.
You sold it for a goat?
For a goat?
Like not like Eminem, but like an actual goat.
A screaming
Screaming
goat.
goat.
Screaming goat.
Yeah,
Now, Dravyn does
Here,
live in the country, so
I'll
that's very
sum it up
appropriate.
in two
okay.
words. You ready?
Yep.
The wife.
the wife.
There you go. Wanted a goat.
Jesus Christ.
Get that fresh goat milk.
Yeah.
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 Fuck that. I'm not drinking
I
goat
mean,
milk.
I didn't drink it, but she fucking sold that shit.
Wow.
She sold it and eating them, and she was selling off the babies, and she was making a good little bit of money from it. I just hate fucking goats.
Did it live in your house?
Fuck no.
All right. Making sure.
The one time a goat did get into the house, I promise you that bitch was not coming out. If I came home and found that shit, that goat was not coming out that house alive.
I have to say, it's 60 plus years in my life, I've never had a goat incursion in my house.
No, I've never been
You
invaded
also
by
didn't
large barnyard animals before.
You also didn't have 3 little fuck trophies that didn't know how to close a door.
I had 2. Still didn't have anything.
You also didn't
barnyard
have a
running
wife
the
that was
house.
like, I want goats.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, then.
Well, here in Florida, if you don't shut your door, and it doesn't matter what part of Florida, because there's wetlands everywhere, there's a possibility. I've seen videos of a gator.
Just wandering on in.
Wandering
yeah.
on
I
in.
welcome that because I
wandering on.
promise you, I'm walking around with a new belt. Well, hopefully, some new boots if it's big enough.
Hmm.
A nice new headpiece. Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
and all the gator tail that somebody else could want to eat because I don't eat gator tail.
Just remember,
Right.
they're still considered an endangered species.
When it enters my house, everything's in danger.
Including motherfuckers.
That's right. Absolutely.
Make sure you're dead. Somebody's clapping your cheeks after it's done.
Shit.
I know you've seen
Yeah.
it.
Yes, I have.
Oh.
Speaking
Damn,
of
you
that,
got me fucking hungry, man.
did you watch the video I sent you earlier?
I tried. It would not let me see.
Oh, fuck.
Have to resend
Right.
it.
Like I even went through Surfshark and I went through like 4 countries and it would not let me see it. I thought it was
It's
the weirdest fucking thing.
corrupted, I guess.
No, it wasn't corrupted.
Oh.
It just said this video can't be viewed in your whatever.
No shit.
Which usually that means it's region locked into another country.
Oh.
But if you watched it here, it
Yeah,
shouldn't have been
it
region
should have
locked
been
from,
good,
from
yeah.
where I originally was.
Sure.
Yeah, that's weird. All right, we'll watch it after the
We'll
show.
watch it.
Yeah.
We'll save.
it funny?
Since everybody's hungry.
Uh-huh.
Since everybody's hungry, I'll skip the Quincy story.
No, I want to hear the
No,
Quincy
by all
story.
means, sir.
You want to hear it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let me preface this a little bit. I was on my way back to Missouri to. My family knew I was coming to share Thanksgiving with them.
Mhm.
And I got to a point where I couldn't get there, so I had to spend the night. I spent the night and got up the next morning, which was Thanksgiving, and I was hungry, and it's Thanksgiving. Now, there was only in this little, I mean, man, when I tell you it was one stoplight town, it was the middle of no and where. I think I paid to crash, I think it cost me $43, you know, to get a place.
Mm-hmm.
And when I got up, I was hungry. I was like, okay, let's continue this. And I want to get something to eat. So I go into town, which took about 35 seconds. It's kind of like McDonaldsonville in Georgia.
Okay.
I mean, we ate when we ate at the Mexican place, and then you said, well, let's go. And then like, oh, here we are, you know, like it was 30 seconds. So it was like that kind of town.
It was nice to do.
And I get there, and there's a Quincy's attached to another hotel. It is the only eating establishment that is open in the entire town. When I tell you the list and the line was ridiculous, they were getting people seated, but the kitchen was already backed up. Okay, and everybody's starting to get a little bit bent out of shape. And I picked this up like 10 seconds after I'm in there. You know, I could sense the hostility. You know, kids are cranky, parents, you know, I mean, just anyway. The server that was my server, if you think of the movie Triple X when he was in the cafeteria, the waitress,
Yeah.
you know, talking about got heels that'll give her, you know, blisters like pancakes. This is exactly what this lady looked like, except with a real Southern draw, Southern belle kind of. So when she came up to me, she goes, "Is it just you?" And I said, "Yes, ma'am." And she goes, "Okay, just be a second." She walked away. I said, "Ma'am, take your time. I am not in a hurry." And you could just see kind of the relief rolling off her shoulders because this was madhouse. So she came back up and got me seated. There were only two servers and a cashier. I don't know how many were back in the kitchen. She sits me down, and she says, "What do you want to drink?" And I told her my drink, got a Coke, and she brought me the Coke like straight away. And I said, "Hey, hold on just a second," because she was rushing. I said, "I'm not in a hurry. I'm probably going to be here a while, so put me at the end of your list. When you've got time to take my order, just come back. Other than that, the soda is great." And again, she just saw relief. And I'd say she was 12, 15 years older than me. This was going back a long time. So she finally got my order, right? She came in, she goes, "Thank you so much. Can I get your order?" And, you know, if I had to put her age, I'd say she was pretty close to 60. You know, here she is working. And it's just, I mean, it's a madhouse. Like, nobody can keep up. It's completely chaotic. It's just nuts. So I ordered a cheese and bacon omelet. And I don't know what she said to the cooks, but you know my California burrito? You know, that's the size of a large plate?
Yep.
Yeah.
There was 3/4 of a pound of bacon. It was the first time in my entire life I could not finish the bacon. I had to unroll it and, like, slide some of the bacon off of the eggs and the cheese.
Jesus.
She did me so right. It was just absolutely amazing. So now we move forward to the next thing. She brings the check. And I was going to, what did I do? She brings me the check. And I was going to go up and pay the cashier. Now there's a line, like 27 people in the line. I'm not joking. It was just absolute mayhem, right? And as she walked by me, I said, "Hey," I said, "let me give you this. Before I get to the line," I said, "I'm just going to hand it to you because I don't want anybody else to lift it because there are people standing everywhere." And I gave her a 20. Okay, I think the meal came to 15. I gave her a 20. As soon as I gave her the 20, she says this to me: "You follow me right now." "Yes, ma'am." She marches me up to the front of the line, kicks the cashier off the register, rings me out, and she says, "You have a wonderful day, honey." And everybody else is just stunned. And I said, "Well, you enjoy yourself. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for y'all taking care of all of us." And I just walked out the effing door.
Like a boss.
Like a boss.
I dropped that mic so
That-
loud.
I might as well have had an explosion in the
I
background.
wanted to stand up on the counter where the register was and scream out, "Look, bitches, take care of these people who are taking care of you because this is some bullshit."
Dude,
Bullshit.
amen.
Bullshit. And I was in, where was I?
Quincy's.
No, but I mean, I think I was in Tennessee at the time because I got to transition through Tennessee. I got to cross. I can't use that. I got to get through Tennessee, cross over Tennessee. So, yeah, that's my Quincy story. But I tell you what, those 27 people in line, 20 of them were red-faced. I thought one guy was going to come at me. Like, who the hell are you? Blah, 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 blah. And I really wanted him to because I'm like, I was the one who just tipped our waitress $20 for a $15 meal. And I've never, ever done that before. And I was not rich at the time, but it was just an appropriate setting where it really needed to happen.
That's great.
So, yeah, that's pretty cool.
Feel good story.
Feel good story.
Dude, and
Yep.
that's what I've been preaching. Take care of your waitress. Your waitress will take care of you.
Always. Always.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. A waiter or whatever.
Like the waitress that I get whenever I used to go to Woody's all the time back in my early 20s. Me and her, we had a good agreement. When I order my drink, bring my cup, bring the ice, and bring the full pitcher of tea. When the tea's about halfway done, bring me another pitcher of tea. I swear to God, and it was like clockwork. Got tipped fucking well. It don't matter if my meal was $10. It don't matter if my meal was $35. Whatever my meal was, I matched it to what I got.
Tip.
Yeah.
Yep.
So if it was a $35 meal, guess what? You're getting a $35 fucking tip.
There you go. 100%.
And she knows, like, all right, not expecting that $35 every night, but she knows whatever's on my ticket, what's going in her pocket.
Going in her pocket. Good for you.
Very
Yes.
nice. Very
Speaking
nice.
of the tea, and I got Dark Quartz here can swear to this because he was there. We'd go to a Mexican restaurant.
Bro.
Oh yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah, hand him the cane.
There
And
you
we had the same waiter every day. His name was Jose.
Yes, it was.
Great guy.
And that motherfucker, he was amazing.
He was amazing. Like amazing. So I told him when after we'd been there a couple times, I told him, I said, Jose, look, I'm going to chug this first sweet tea. So why don't you just bring 2 glasses? And he had worked for I don't know if it's Carnival, but he worked for a cruise line for a number of years. He was also a former police officer in his native country. But his customer service was off the chain. He go, no, senor, I will bring you a sweet tea when you need sweet tea. There was one time that he brought the sweet tea and took the empty glass, and I never saw him. Like, it was just absolutely amazing that he just, like, where did, like, you know?
Dude,
yeah,
that
so
place.
shout out to Jose.
Shout out to Los Loros.
Los Loros, absolutely.
Over on the corner of Old Kings Road South and what is that?
It's Bay Meadows.
Bay Meadows.
Bay Meadows. Yeah, it is Bay Meadows. So it's on the Mandarin side of US 1.
Yep.
So it's in the Mandarin. It's right on the edge of Mandarin. In fact, if you pull out and you turn right, you go over the railroad track bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But Los Loros, super, super people. I haven't been there in, I can't tell you how long, but 10 years, man?
And
At least.
yeah.
Because you moved the office, and that was kind of it. But yeah, shout out to Jose. But I could never get him to bring me 2 glasses, and I could never. Wasn't there one day that I was like, I'm going to do this. And I started just like on the straw. I'm just trying to empty this glass as fast as I can. And he must have been putting in the order and just glanced up. And as soon as he put the order in, he comes up with another glass. I mean, I'm just about ready to go at the bottom. And he goes, here, senor. And I was like, damn it.
Hey, could have took him to every restaurant. Like for one night, he is working here.
That's right.
So real quick, while we're still on food, I need to recant a statement that I made.
Oh, okay.
Editor's note.
Bonos.
Photos.
Remember how I said I couldn't find anything on that menu
Yep.
that I would like? I humbly come to recant that statement. Say that their turkey and their sausage is top tier.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I noticed you had a Bono's cup. I was going to ask you about that. I was like, I thought you didn't like Bono's.
My boss,
He's sitting with a Bono's. I say I can't see it on the screen.
my boss,
Or the other side of the screen.
we had to go do a job together, so we tried to get lunch, and that's where he chose. And when paying for it, I'm not going to go, I don't like that.
No, I completely
It's
agree.
amazing how good free food tastes, isn't it?
It's not even that, dude. Like,
Just
whenever I go to a barbecue place, except for Sunny, or for some reason I don't like their turkey. But any other barbecue place, I always get turkey. That's the mistake that I made when we went to Bono's. We all went.
right.
Putting up the pulled pork. Pulled pork. Got the turkey this time. Holy fucking shit.
Good stuff.
That's the turkey I want at Thanksgiving. It's fucking phenomenal. Their
It
sides,
really is.
their
yeah.
sides are still trash in my opinion. But the half pound of turkey and the half pound of sausage was.
So
See, I like their fries, but I like put their original and their hot barbecue sauce on the fries.
Biggest fry person. Like I've noticed, like I'm kind of like starting to steer clear of fried food a lot more.
Yeah.
it happens as you get a little older.
Huh.
Just saying, you'll find out.
Like I don't know what it is. Like I think of fast food joints. I don't care anymore. I'm either Firehouse or I'm hitting Subway or I'm hitting like small little deli sandwich shop or some shit, more than I'm fast food. So, Bonos, I apologize. Keep the turkey coming,
There you go. Well, Dark Chords and
but still
Dravyn.
work on your fucking sides.
I told you that fucking burger is.
Oh, the
out of
49
sight.
burger?
Yeah, the
1949
1949
burger.
Cool. That's cool. But it's fucking phenomenal. It's like the best burger you can get without going out without going to like Oakleaf Town Center or out to the beach.
Well,
Beach.
out here, yes, but I can humbly have a seat. 40 years.
Seafood places a lot of times make good burgers and steaks.
Their steaks are trash, but their burgers, I'm talking like hand pattied, 12 ounce fucking patties, thick as molasses, with just as much cheese and bacon as you want. We call it the random guy in that town. You think I'm playing? I'll pull up the Facebook.
I
post and
believe
I'll
you.
show
It's a random guy burger.
And every time I go in, there's like, I want my burger. Like, what are you talking about? Like the random. I point to it. It's like, oh, the random. Yeah, I'm the random guy.
You're the random guy.
Because when COVID was happening, they was doing a lot of their stuff like to go and delivery and stuff like that, right? So
Sure.
anytime they post something about what's your favorite thing, I would always put the bacon cheeseburger. It is. And it just started catching on. Next thing you know, they're calling it the random guy burger. I'm like, huh, I guess I'm that random guy.
That random guy.
That's cool.
Pay me royalty.
Yes. By the way, congratulations, gentlemen. You've officially made me hungry.
We're all hungry. So we'll be right back after
Click. Click.
And
We'll be
back.
burping
My
him.
skull is not to me.
Fuck
Yeah,
your skull.
he looks famished. I don't know.
Yeah, he can put some weight on his
He can
bones,
put a
that's
little,
for
little
sure.
weight on his bones. He can put anything on
Thank
his bones. Shout out to Ahmed, the dead terrorist.
So I got a story.
Yeah.
This happened to me yesterday. And I was going to save it until after we got through email time. But I figured now's as good a time as any to say it. So yesterday I was in, wait for it, Moncrief.
Whew.
That'd be downtown Jacksonville.
I was in the ghetto, so to speak. And I'm there and I'm doing a turn.
No, like for real, like
It's
that's
it's the Compton of Jackson.
Compton of
yes,
Jacksonville,
let's be real. Moncrief is as ghetto. That's like just under Springfield ghetto.
Right. If you come from an Anglo-Saxon heritage, you're fine during the day.
No, you're not.
Really, it's that bad now? I haven't been
Yeah.
down there in years.
Remember
but-
the story of I'll suck your dick for a $5?
Yeah.
That happened in Moncrief.
Oh,
Yeah, Moncrief is worse than Springfield.
yes.
I would rather just stay in Springfield.
You know, they
I
tried to
know.
they tried to renovate Springfield. It didn't happen.
They did okay.
Yeah.
They did okay, especially around the historic houses and stuff. They did
Right.
okay. But anyway, I'm over there and I'm doing a house, minding my own business, and legitimately, from 1 second to the next, I'm being attacked by what I can only describe as a 2-bit crackhead that looked and smelled like Dave Chappelle in the 90s. This spider monkey of a human being is just wailing on my head. Like, jumped on my back, wrapped his fucking arms, and started wailing on my
He
fucking
attacked
head.
you? Wait a minute.
What?
Yes.
Huh?
Now, to be fair, he was so small. It was like it was more annoying than it was painful by far.
But some dude just attacked you.
Yes.
Now you're outside. Do you have like your equipment in your hand and stuff like that? Like,
More importantly, can that man walk?
you're getting ahead of the story. I think.
You are getting a little ahead of that
I
story,
want the particulars. Like, did you have your equipment with you? And
Well, I was
like,
doing the termite, so I was using the rig off the back of the truck, so all I had was the nozzle. And I just got out from under a house. And the rule of thumb is if you're under a house and you don't feel safe, take something to make you safe. What do you think I had on my person?
Staple gun.
My cordless hole puncher. Or politically correct people.
I loved when they made those cordless, by the way.
I fucking know, right? Unfortunately, the little cartridges only last one time every trigger. Sucks. Anyway, this fucking spider monkey, I grabbed this motherfucker in what I can only describe as getting ready to drop a stunner, and I snapmare this bitch right the fuck over, and I proceed to Spartan kick him directly in the fucking chest. You hear the gasp of his ancestors relieve himself from his body as he jumps up and says, "Why you do that?"
We are Sparta!
He jumps on me and then asks me why I kicked him
He has no idea.
and then tried to jump again,
Oh my God.
to which he got kicked again.
Because if first you don't succeed,
Try again.
kick him again.
So after the second time of getting kicked in the fucking chest, he's starting to understand I'm probably not the one to fuck with. So he kind of limps off, right? And I'm watching him. And I wait to see him gone. And he's gone down a full block before I return to my shit. I was like, oh, that's fucking weird. I look down at my pants. Let me rephrase that. I'm looking down at what's left of my pants because during this altercation, my pants exploded.
What?
My crotch to my ass cheeks, gone. I am wearing essentially chaps. You can hear in the back of my head, I'm just a sexy boy. Now I'm like, what the fuck do I do? And as I'm trying to figure this out, here comes fucking Monkey Man again. And he's fucking hauling ass. And now I'm pissed off about my fucking $100 jeans.
Hell
And
yeah.
I remember, oh, wait, I have a cordless hole puncher.
That's right.
Let me pull this motherfucker. And he stops.
So you pulled it.
He skirts a good 2 feet and doesn't even turn around. He just runs backwards. And that is the end of it.
Golly.
Now you're standing there in public with your gun out and your ass out.
And your ass cheeks.
With my 9 and my Sex Pistol out for everybody to see. This is my rifle. This is my gun.
God.
This is for fighting. This is for fun.
Absolutely.
And I'm just standing there like, this is only the 3rd job today.
Oh no.
I got 7 more.
You got to do it with a busted crotch.
Let me call the office. And as I'm calling the office and I'm explaining to this, which, by the way, they had the same reaction.
Yeah, they're rolling over. Yep.
And they're like, all right, what do you want me to do? Like, well, all my clothes are in my truck. Is anybody coming to Jacksonville? No? Okay.
Oh yeah, because your job's a good 35 miles from
That one was.
Moncrief. Yeah.
So, okay, so what do you want me to do? And they're like, I'm going to cash app you $30. Go to a Walmart right now. You'll walk into a Walmart looking like this.
I will say though, you probably were more dressed than some of the Walmart pictures I've seen online.
Right?
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
People of Walmart.
Woo.
Yeah.
So I went to fucking Walmart with my shit fucking ripped.
Jesus. You caught
And
yourself.
I had somebody come up to me
Mm-hmm.
and had the audacity to ask me if I needed help finding something. With my pants exploded. And I just looked down. They look down and then immediately look up and like, over there.
When he jumped up, did he like get his foot stuck in your pocket and just rip the pants to shreds, or
I don't.
you're just trying to get him off you? That's all. So you don't really know.
I don't know. All I heard was, oh, ah! Why you do that? That's all I heard. But I will say, Michael Jackson moon running backwards was chef's fucking kiss. That was worth the fucking pants.
Oh man.
Oh, you need to get one of those
GoPros
on your hat or something.
Shit.
They have them that clip to your hat,
Shit. You know how much trouble I'd be in?
and they're running. Well,
Do you know how much trouble?
you can edit it,
I would be fired.
and if you don't edit it, I know Dark Courts can edit it for you. But at least you would have the proof.
But if something wrong happens and the office gets a hold of that GoPro,
Oh, I see.
I could be fired.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we can't have that.
Plausible deniability.
Because I know only one person in the office listens to this. He's going to laugh his fucking ass off the entire time.
Yeah.
Didn't tell him. Pull him the gun.
Oh, no.
And he'll keep that to himself because he's done worse.
Fuck.
I have seen this man come up to a situation that I'm involved in, not even say a fucking word, take a 32-ounce full cup and just slam it right in the person's head and tells them to shut the fuck up.
Well, damn.
Wow.
That's customer service.
It is.
It was his pleasure.
You guys have a real combat duty type of job sometimes.
And
Because
we are
you're
on
going
the
to,
front lines.
because you're, huh?
We're on the front lines.
Yeah, because you're on the front line. You're
Like-
killing bugs, and taking out people.
Dude, like that beats Jason by a mile.
Yeah.
Dude, we gotta.
The
Maybe we
kid,
could make a short film out of that.
the kid from Popeyes. You
Yeah.
remember that, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, the kid that pulled a knife on me at Popeyes.
Yeah.
That beats Jason by a fucking mile.
Yeah.
That was interesting.
Probably what my knee fucking stiff. I fucking stiffed like that son of a. But Billy, I thought of you the whole time I was kicking him.
Oh, well, that's lovely.
Yeah.
Well,
that was my week this week. On top of everything else we've already talked about, which let's leave that one. Let's leave that off. That I need a show.
Down in the Baja.
Anyway, my brother, I'm sure you were just foaming at the mouth, metaphorically, to discuss the news.
I'd really rather not.
You want to save it?
Almost, yeah. I mean, the State of the Union happened on Tuesday, and I don't have time in my life to go through all the fucked up lies he told. But Jesus Christ, he loved listening to himself talk. It's the longest State of the Union address in history.
In history.
You know, used to be like when the quote unquote founders were there, like the State of the Union address was like 5 minutes. Like the president would come out and be like, everything's cool, let's try to make more money, let's do this. All right. See you next year.
Yep.
But god damn it.
I also heard this was the most informal State of Union I've ever had, as far as people, their outbursts, so to speak, on both sides.
I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I don't remember which State of the Union, but one of Biden's when they were all like Marjorie Taylor Greene was screaming at him, and it was
It's like
Kinda
watching
crazy.
a
Wasn't that the one right after COVID?
Might have been.
So I was
Yeah.
22.
Yeah, might.
It's like watching a high school football game. You know, whoever's got the ball, that side's cheering, the other side's booing, and it just goes back and forth.
Dude,
Which
all
is
day
fucking
long.
ridiculous
Right
because
now-
some things should be everybody.
Yeah, there's got to be some.
Into.
There's got to be some positive
dude,
things going
I'm,
on.
I'm telling you this now. State of the Union, if that was a wrestling storyline, couldn't have been written any.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Could not have been written any better.
should have had a disclaimer for entertainment purposes only.
You may see pieces of '97 Bret Hart, but rest assured, they didn't rip that off.
Well, I don't want to talk about any national news other than that.
Okay.
I need a break from that, just like you need a break from your other stuff. You got any local news, Big Dave? Or any tech news or any war news?
No.
local crackheads
I'll
getting
tell
beat
you. I'll
up?
tell you the biggest news that's going on right now. Talking about people who are coin collectors or collect silver or gold bullion.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big problem, and it really hit. And I've heard a lot of rumors throughout the years and stuff like that, but because the silver and gold, especially silver, is on such a roller coaster, it'll go up $10, it'll go down $10. It'll go up to $100, come down to $90. It'll go at 90 down to 70 or 80, 80 back up. It's just all over the place. It's very hard to conduct commerce. Just imagine the price of bread going up $1.80 or down $1.80 every single day. It's really hard to price that stuff.
Right.
But what has really happened, for those of you who are not numismatists, I didn't say it properly on purpose, but for those of you who do not collect coins for the sake of collecting coins, and you do not collect bullion, which is just the raw silver or gold, many times made into coins, but they're not like government body coins. They didn't come from, England or Australia or us or Canada. The fakes, the new level of fakes that have come out now are so good that there are about 5 to 7 different ways you can test coins. And they're saying now if you don't test at least 4 to 5 of the common tests, that you will be swindled. And I am watching people. I follow a guy who's got a great show. It's Pawn Pickers down in Lakeland, Florida. And it's a pawn shop.
Yeah.
But they really handle a lot of the silver and gold. And the dad goes out. He goes out to garage sales, and he'll find, old rings and stuff like that. But the coinage, the fakes that are coming in, they're like plated, but they're like triple plated. So even the surface sensors that they have, there's $2,000 sensors, are saying it's good.
Right.
Unless you have the equipment that shoots all the way through it, you don't know. So that is a huge thing. And what it is, honestly, the news is that China and whoever is making these is trying to disrupt the economy any way they can. The Secret Service got a pretty good handle on fake currency, dollar
Right.
bills and quarters for the U.S. But, man, I got to tell you, and Dark, you've even seen it on the regular news. It used to be kind of its own little entity, its own little world. The national gathering in the U.S. is down in Orlando, Florida. It happens twice a year in January and then in the middle of the summer. But coin collectors from all over the world show up for that thing. But now it's on mainline news, and there's a lot of people going out there, and they're getting swindled. So just PBS here, just be careful. Find a trusted local. Do not buy off eBay. I cannot tell you if it's a well-known distributor who has a brick and mortar shop, I would probably trust that. But if I haven't shaken the man's hand and met him in person and bought stuff in person, like I do over off Edgewood, yeah, just don't buy it online. Because here's the example. Okay, this is the example. A guy came in. I think silver's worth, let's just say, $90 right now. Okay, he comes in with 100 pieces. Well, do the math. $9,000, right?
Yep.
80% of those were fake. Yeah, he paid full price for them back when they were $40, $50. So he thought he was banging. He thought he was almost doubling his money, and they come find out that 80% of them are fake. That's my big news, my PBS for the day. Other than that, the world just keeps spinning, and I'm happy to be part of it. And I told my eBay guy that I'm helping out. Any my point in the game, the best part of my day is waking up.
Folgers in.
Because I woke up with Folgers in your cup.
Never know.
Yeah, you never know.
Sometimes it's iffy whether you're gonna wake up or not.
Mhm.
Yes, we're
I'm down in the Baja.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Talkin Shit. As always, I am with Darkhausen.
and very nice, very evil, very nice.
And Dave Hausen.
Dave Hausen.
Jawohl, my voice is shot. Sorry, guys.
Dave Hausen.
Dave
I like
Hausen.
that.
And of course, I am your host, the Molasses
Yes.
Hausen.
The Molast Hausen.
Whoa.
Molast
That
Hausen,
don't sound
nice.
right.
Not the Molest Hausen.
Close
The
enough.
Molast Hausen. Whatever, man.
No, whatever.
maybe it
you're
was
just upset, is what it is.
Maybe it is Molest Hausen. Motherfucker.
But this is the Fed. Look, I understand. I understand you're confused, upset, slightly angry, and partially turned on. But I need you to calm down.
Not really turned on. I mean, maybe.
You saw the girl housings, okay?
I saw the Dame Hausens.
The day. Oh, so for those of you that don't really get what's going on, if you watched the Elimination Chamber, which was last night of this particular recording,
Wrestling.
Sports entertainment. Danhausen debuted, which was it's just funny to even hear this.
I can't fucking deal with it, man. I can't fucking deal with it. That they wasted 4 weeks teasing this goddamn box, passing it back and forth to each other, and it's fucking Danhausen.
What's in the box?
Yeah, my dick in a box. My Danhausen in a box.
Danhausen in a box. Dude, you should go edit that video just to say my Dickhausen in a box. I guarantee you will get views.
My Dickhausen in a box.
Oh, so anyway, Danhausen debuted last night in Elimination Chamber, and before we get into the news,
quite fanfare. Like it was the quietest it was all night in there.
it's not true. I heard a boo,
That's true.
and I like ooh boo, I like boo, like Bret Hart '97 in America boo.
Like a grumble in the past.
Good night.
I can't believe it. I gotta know what their plan is for him.
Our truth. He's little Jimmy.
That would at least go.
It'd make some sense.
It would.
And Mary's like, no, that makes no sense at all. That's why it makes sense, because it's our truth. It's Danhausen.
Yes. Very nice.
2 negatives are going to make a positive here.
Math.
It's just math.
It's just math.
Isn't that all everything really is math? Once you boil it down.
It's all about the numbers.
Oh,
Yeah.
so anyway. Darky Poo, how you doing today?
Other than the Danhausen thing, I'm doing fine.
Love that Danhausen.
Love that Danhausen. And I did. I liked it when he was pulling his shit in AEW. I really liked Danhausen at the time. But they don't have a spot for him in the Fed. They just don't. There's no even comic spooky yuki shit in the Fed. Unless you take Aleister Black, and I don't.
Do you take Zelina?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Okay. You want to continue on with your Danhausen rant?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Dave, how are you doing?
I am the recovering dead right now. I've been sick as a dog. You can hear it in my voice, but the spirit is willing, so we're going to stay on the mic and get through this show. I just realized I messed up. I should have had a clicker. I want to know how many times on this show you're going to say Danhausen because I think
It's
we're up
not
to
over, I
we're up to
promise.
about 60 or 70 already.
Fuck hell.
So that's good. Before we go any farther, I just want to give a shout out to our server at Grumpy's.
What up, homie?
I don't know old boy's name, but he's really cool, man. He's just a really chill dude, and he said he's going to start listening. So I want to give him a shout out. I don't know his name, but I complimented him a few weeks ago on his footwear. He was strutting some Doc Martens, which are actually hard shoes. They're really good looking. That's why I complimented him. But anybody who can wear Doc Martens while being a server, I got to say that's serious props. So just shout out to him today. He was our server when we went to Grumpy's, and just letting you know, man, we're thinking about you.
His name's Dreadhausen.
Dreadhausen. Okay, there's the clicker. Click.
There will be a Garbage Pail Kid made by the end of today.
There you go. Yeah, man. He probably loved that. He'd think that was
fuck
super
Hausen.
chill. Super chill. So
Look, you might as well just have a click for any time we say Hausen at the.
yeah, that's what I'm counting. So
Ruined my day, Hausen.
anyway.
I'm sorry. I haven't even thought about Danhausen in a year. Now he's front and center in my mind, like fucking Triple H is losing his mind. Like, you know what we need? We know what'll help the ratings? Danhausen.
Well, I mean, it could have been worse. I mean, Brian Cage could have came out that fucking box.
No, the fuck he couldn't. Danhausen at least has a little bit of charisma.
Exactly. And bitches.
Damehausens.
Whatever you want to call them.
Yes.
Absolutely. Well, how you doing there, Mr. Dravyn Grimes?
Oh, the weekend's not been long enough.
No, it definitely has
No,
not.
not this weekend.
Yeah.
Not this weekend.
And I had a 3-day weekend because I was sick. I took off Friday, and it's still not long enough.
Well, I say that because of this.
Yes.
You realize the next 3 weeks I got to be on the fucking road.
Oh, that's right. You've got a bunch of
This
matches
was
coming
my
up.
last weekend to relax and kind of get myself prepared mentally.
Well, you better hit the pause button, son.
On the road again.
No, the Ginger Ricans are fucking catching fire. We're going to keep it that way.
So next 3 weekends,
up
where are you
for
going to be in a
today.
row?
Oh, for today? Yeah, no, fuck that. I got too much shit to do.
So
Let's see.
next week?
Next weekend, we will be in Dark's favorite place, Climax.
Oh, is that next weekend already?
That is next weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I looked it up. Climax, Georgia, just north of Bainbridge, is population is like 280.
Yeah.
You know what that means? 280 people should be in that motherfucking gymnasium.
That's right. Exactly. Should be more than that because I think we're gonna pull everybody from Bainbridge too.
Oh, I
so
guarantee.
yeah,
it's
I think
what,
it'll
like
be
10 minutes.
Yeah,
out?
it's literally 12 minutes from.
Yeah,
It's
so
actually 10 minutes from the old Bainbridge because it's on the north end.
dude, if we sell this show out, I will be so happy.
That'd be great.
Especially for the reason that we're doing the show. Oh, by the way, it's Georgia Old School that we're going for the Climax for.
Is that the one I'm going to?
Yeah.
That's next
Next
weekend?
weekend. Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
You good?
Is it the 7th?
It
or
is
the
the
14th?
7th.
That's the 7th. Okay.
Yeah, today's the 1st. Today's the 1st of March.
I know it is. Happy March.
Jesus, it's already fucking March. Where'd the time go?
Man, I could just see it now. We all start rolling up. You know, the old school, Georgia Old School's got their own semi. It's all got the wrap on it. You know, it looks real pretty, and all these cars roll up. Somebody's going to come out their front door up there in Climax, Georgia, and go, "Hey, what the hell's going on around here?" And we'll let them know. That was pretty good, wasn't it?
That was pretty good.
That was amazing.
Dark's retort's going to be just Nuthausen.
Click.
Yes.
He's like, what? You said we're going to Climax.
So we're gonna double the population at Climax, Georgia, there on next Saturday.
Well, let's not get carried away. I don't know exactly how the Damehausens look there, so to speak.
That'll determine if I go back to O-Face next time or not. I go back to Bustin' Nut Central. Climax. How fucking dare they?
We absolutely have to
You
get
sound
pictures.
more offended about Climax now than Danhausen.
It's only going to take 3
Bustin'
minutes,
Nut
but we need to
Hound.
take a picture of every single sign that says Climax, Georgia.
People in Climax can't read?
Dude, we're baby faces. Chill.
My bad.
Well, wait a minute. In that case, what does the picture look like?
Like John Cena, you just can't see it.
It's like Climax with a KS at the end because they hooked on phonics.
No, it's because they played Mortal Kombat too much.
Oh my god!
Bringing the disaster.
So we got that,
and then the next weekend.
The next weekend is something that I'm waiting to get official.
Right.
We are going to be doing a benefit show down in Ocala.
Okay.
For a mutual friend of ours, Lady Lilith, who
is it a benefit for her?
It's not for her. She's got something going on there. I haven't got all the details yet.
Oh, okay.
As they come, I'll fill in our fine, lovely
cool
Fanhausens.
And it's interesting you said that because I think a lot of people don't realize that these events that they put on, there's signatures and there's contracts and there's commitments. It's not, hey, let's just go out to the whatever and do a show. There's a lot of there's stage hands, there's production people, there's photography, sound, audio, visual.
When's the last time you went to a Florida show?
I haven't.
Okay.
I haven't actually been.
Okay, lower your expectations.
Oh, okay. So the Georgia boys have got me spoiled, huh?
Yes.
Gotcha.
They run a very professional.
They run a very professional show.
Very professional, and all their stuff is on the books. It's charity based, all that shit. So
yeah,
of course they got everything like up to par.
Yeah.
This show, more than likely, it's just going to be a damn one-off. It's just going to be a bunch of our old friends and stuff getting together to put on the show for whatever benefit that she's got going on, which is fine.
Right.
I don't know any of the specifics
yet.
Like I said, as soon as I get those, I'll put them out.
Cool.
In the Ether-Hausen.
In the Ether-Hausen.
Yes.
Click.
Talkin Shit 33. Hausen.
Click. I'm serious. I'm keeping track.
The entire title of this whole thing is just going to be Danhausen ?
Yeah. So where's your third week of the?
Let me pull that information up
for the third. Okay.
For the third show. So it's going to be Still Rebellion. That is going to be March 28th. This will be in Reedsville, Georgia.
Reedsville.
Which is just a little north of Baxley, so it's not too much of a bad ride.
Where's Baxley compared to any place I know?
You know where Black Shear is?
Yes.
About 30 minutes northwest.
Got it. Okay.
Black Shear, and then Reedsville is about another 15 north.
Yep.
So it ain't too bad of a ride. It's still going to take us about 2 hours to get there. And the Ginger Rican Bad Boys will be in tag team action there. Not gonna lie, tag team that we're up against, don't have high hopes.
No,
don't have high hopes at all.
Are they entry level?
I don't think it's that. I think it's more along the lines of it's a tag team just starting out.
Okay.
And they're trying to find their niche. They're trying to find their look. They're trying to find their camaraderie. They're just trying to find everything. Kind of like how Dark and I were at first.
Right.
Because you put us two together. The only, like us in jeans and t-shirts, yes, we look badass together. His original gimmick gear, my original gimmick gear, we clashed hard.
Gotcha.
Like there's a growing phase when you're becoming a tag team. You don't just go, okay, Dave, you and me is going to be a tag team. We're going to drop like $600 in wrestling gear to look awesome and stuff. We're going to sit for hours on end to figure out tag team moves and stuff like that. No, it's a process.
Yeah.
And I think that's the thing here.
So they're in their growth phase.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hopefully they're not green.
Well, maybe you can give them a little more education in the ring.
Rip and I
in
will
the
definitely
ring.
Be passing on some knowledge.
Yes.
So to speak, some knowledge housing.
Click.
And then, for the love of Christ, that's going to be it for March. Well, that's going to be the end of March, and then we're rolling. Then I got a week off in April, and then we're right back in Georgia.
For old school again?
For old school again.
Okay, back in Climax.
Yes.
All right.
That is going to be our
Back
base
in.
of operations.
So what you're saying is you're going to Climax at least once a month?
I'm thinking about twice a month.
Yeah?
Because they're also going to be doing some trainings and stuff. I volunteered to come up about once a month to run psychology classes.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, you do handle a lot of the information of the psychology of the wrestling. I've seen you do that with the younger guys. It's kind of like, no, wait a minute. Because, everybody goes in with different expectations,
Yeah, everybody, well, remember, a lot of the guys I've been working here recently have been green as fuck.
Yeah.
I remember the last...
Remember that tag team match 2 months ago?
Yes, that was...
And I had to pump the brakes on them a lot. And
Twice.
You still saw what the clusterfuck became.
Yeah, twice you had to educate them, and like you were being humble about it. I mean, you're being very, down to earth and honest with them. And this was pre-show.
Mm-hmm.
This is not during the show. There was nobody there. We get there hours before the show starts.
Yes.
And I'm just sitting out, watching every. I'm just a fly on the wall, and trying to bring them to reality because they were, we have a pair of wrestling boots, so we must be the shit now or something. I don't know what they're thinking.
Well, I mean, they're young, they're green, they're dumb.
Sure.
You're going to learn these things as you progress. Like, I had the same mentality the first 6 months I was in.
Yeah.
Dark can attest to this. Just because you know the moves, don't mean you know the why and the hows.
Right.
Definitely.
And that's something that has to be learned in real time. You can't just. I say you can't learn that in a class, but you can help put that in their heads.
When you can grab the pebble from my hand, grasshopper, you will be ready.
Yep, pretty much. Like my favorite class to do that I have taught before is what is a finish.
Uh-huh.
And it blows people's minds what a finish is.
Yep.
Which, I've sat him down and explained it too, and he's like, "Holy fuck, you're right."
Yeah,
just because you call something a finishing maneuver, that doesn't make it your finish.
Nope.
My favorite example is a guy in the 90s named Al Snow. You know where I'm going with this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, please, let me. Shit-Hausen?
This was he could have fit that very fucking well in the 90s. Holy shit.
Yep.
So with Al Snow, he had a finishing maneuver called the snowplow. He basically picked you up in a scoop slam and dropped you in a brainbuster. But that wasn't his finish. His finish, what he got over as his finish, that everyone knew that it was going to end the match, is he had a mannequin head that he talked to.
It was called Head.
A lot. It was called Head. What does everybody want?
Head.
What does everybody need?
Head.
Exactly. Everybody knew when he got this mannequin head and he hit you with, that's the end. That's the finish. And it blows people's mind. Like, I could sit here and I can get a headlock over as a finish.
Uh-huh.
I can sit here and get an arm wringer over as a finish. It doesn't make it a finish. A finish is what 99 out of 100 times you're going to hit, and it's going to guarantee your victory.
Yes.
Free psychology class, guys.
Free psychology class. There we go.
If you would just drop a $2 donation down there, that'd be appreciated. Or just go buy some merch.
Yes.
The merch.
Speaking of merch, we just dropped.
Oh, yes. We dropped a bunch of new merch.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
That is on the old members site. So are we still doing the members only thing, or are we just
No.
Okay. So we'll drop the link in this show of the new merch. Obviously I got some new Kill Shot merchandise going out, but the most important stuff is Big Dave has his own merch now.
Yes.
I have been merched.
Oh, Big Dave.
So,
do you want to tell them the
I have
series of stuff
So
you did?
remember a couple weeks back as we're recording, I was sitting here fucking around and I made some Garbage Pail Kids
Garbage
of
pail.
all of us.
Mm-hmm.
Which, by the way, you didn't put Johnny up.
I'll do it tomorrow.
Yeah, I know. We talked about it. So I had this wonderful idea because it felt like a very 80s thing, a very early 90s thing to do, to print those on a shirt, on like a white shirt. So he gives the option for black and white. So we now have Garbage Pail Kids of Big Dave, the Molasses, Dark Chords.
I'm sorry. Dark, busting cheeks out chords.
Right.
And Rip Ruiz.
Cool.
So the four and we do have a Johnny 2 plates coming in the next couple of days. So also be on the lookout for that one.
Yep.
You can see
we
the
got
team.
a couple of new Dravyn Grimes and Dark Chord shirts that are.
Oh, that's right. You did put that one up.
Yep.
I forgot about that, Mr. Oh, I don't want it.
Now, did you put the one up that's on your screensaver on your phone now? That's I got to get one of those. That's just
Yeah,
awesome.
that came out beautiful.
That was one of the best designs
Is there a way
you
for
guys
us
have
to
ever
actually
done.
put those on posters on the site?
Posters, yeah.
Yeah,
look
we
into
can.
it.
Sure.
Yeah, they should be able to do that.
The new kill shot design that I did, and that one would be amazing on some posters.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, look into that while you're doing the shirts tomorrow.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right. Darky Poo,
Yeah.
your turn. It's time for the news.
Well, hang on just a minute
okay.
because I've got the most important story of the day.
Okay.
This is critical. Country Carriage. You know, there's 2 carriage companies down in St. Augustine. You know, the trolleys that you ride on. There's the green one, the red one.
Mm-hmm.
Country Carriage, which I think is the red one. I'm pretty sure it's a red one. St. Augustine did not renew their contract because of violations.
No shit.
Oh, did it have
Yeah.
to do with the Grinch stealing my fucking drink? And
You know what? I was just wondering about that.
Okay.
Because that whole saga of that driver who was dressed like a Grinch, who was one of the trolley guys who jumped out. He was trying to play the Grinch scene and stole your water, your whole water jug while you were working.
Yes.
And you had to retrieve it. I don't want to repeat the whole story. You can go back to it's several shows back, but you can go back and he retrieved
multiple shows ago.
Let's just say he degrinched that guy.
To say the least.
They have many violations, so they haven't renewed them. So I think that is critical information if you're somebody that's in the area or visits St. Augustine, Florida.
Well, the only ones
Dravyn
that are gonna
turned
quit-
into the Who King.
That's right. To be fair,
So-
only old people and tourists care about that shit.
That's true. When I go down there, I just walk around. That's half the fun.
I don't,
Park the car and go for a walk.
pretty much.
I'll go from end to end of what they consider the old downtown area.
God, dude, I hate driving in that shit.
No, you don't.
God, do I hate driving in that shit.
Nope.
Like the little tiny roads,
Yeah.
little streets
Yeah.
in Old Town.
Yeah.
I won't even
With
ride
that,
my
with that big ass
bicycle.
work truck I got? Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, if I go bicycling, I leave the garage, I go to the fort, I take that sidewalk all the way to the Bridge of Lions, I go out to the beach. I do not go in the downtown area.
I don't even,
with my
I don't
bicycle.
even go, if I can help it, I don't even go to the Bridge of Lions. I want to go to the beach. I go right down the road to Volano Beach. That is my spot.
Gotcha. So that's my news. I know that's like probably the most important news out there today is that canceling of the contract with the Country Carriage.
That's very big.
It's really big.
That's not true. Danhausen debuted.
Danhausen is big. I'll give you that. There's
Fuck
probably
Hausen.
balance.
Fuck Hausen.
That was 2 more clicks.
Oh,
Yep. All right. So
All right.
The major news,
go
if
for it.
you've been
Yep.
living under a rock.
Which I pretty much have. I've been busy moving shit this week. There you go.
Oh, thank you, Scully.
Let the Scully speak.
So who's Mulder?
Me. Wait a minute. That was a chick, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was a chick.
No, Scully was the chick. Mulder
Oh.
was the guy.
Yeah, it's definitely a chick's head.
Oh,
She
come
has
on. Am I
some-
the only one that still watches the X-Files?
I never watched it to begin with.
Really?
Yeah. Not a sci-fi guy.
I watched it when
Dude,
it
I
aired
hear them Right
originally.
up your alley.
Not a sci-fi guy. I don't know.
Fuck. Dude, the first episode I remember watching of the X-Files was the collaboration they had with Cops. It fucked with me so bad that I stopped
Really?
watching Cops and started watching the X-Files.
I didn't realize they even did that.
I'll find it and I'll send it to you.
No, okay. So the big news is the United States, in conjunction with Israel, have started attacking Iran. And they've killed some major players in Iran government. I had heard they killed the Ayatollah. Big Dave hadn't heard that. He wasn't sure. I'm 99.9% sure I saw it. The head guy was dead.
Yeah, I heard I guess the number 2 guy, the supreme leader,
I saw something
who was
about that.
was
but
yesterday.
wasn't
So I don't
gonna
know
read
what's
into it.
happened this morning.
Yeah, so Iran's fighting back. I mean, they've bombed U.S. bases in several surrounding countries, including Bahrain and the United Arab Emirates. They've even gone as far as attacking like the hotel casinos in Dubai, which is fucking crazy that they're going after civilian stuff.
Well, I wonder if it's a.
Now,
I wonder if it's a technological glitch that if the weapons are going off course. I don't know the technology.
I don't know, but I mean, Dubai, United Arab Emirates isn't known for their fucking military.
Right.
It's known for tourists.
Right.
Like Abu Dhabi and which one did I just say?
Dubai.
Are like the richest cities in the world.
Yeah.
But it's supposed to be peaceful tourist cities. They don't get in squabbles. And Bahrain is the size of my pinky, so there's not a huge military there.
Well, I understand they attacked one of the United States military posts or whatever you want to call it. I don't know if it's Navy, Army, Air Force, whatever, that was in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
And so now
They're all Air Force bases over there.
Okay, so now Saudi Arabia is starting to come to bear. I don't know at what level. So now we've got Israel, the United States, Saudi Arabia. It's getting kind of crazy. Yes, sir, in the third row.
Yes. Question for Darkhausen.
Yes.
Can you tell me why this is happening and who cast the first stone, so to speak?
It's happening because both.
Tell me like I don't know shit because I really don't.
Yeah.
Know this.
Israel has wanted regime change in Iran for a long time because right now they're one of the only hostile regimes.
So Iran's the heel.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm with it.
And Trump just can't seem to help himself. So he claims that their nuclear capability is back. Remember a couple months ago when they bombed the Iranian nuclear weapons plant?
Yep.
I thought that was just Top Gun map.
Oh no, it happened in real life.
It was real life.
They claim that they obliterated the program, that it would take, decades and decades for them to get back to where they are. But now they're apparently less than 5 months later, they're right back to where they were.
Okay.
So Trump is claiming he's bombing because of that reason.
Well, let me chime in here just a little bit. Being the old guy over 60, this can be traced back to the late 70s, early 80s. First off, we had nuclear weapons. They weren't necessarily capable back in the 50s. I mean, everybody's seen the movie. And so have other countries. The problem is when you have the technology, and it's just like the automobile. If you think of the automobile 40 years ago, for those of you who are around 40 years ago like I was, and the technological advances, the basic engine hasn't changed. So once you master the technology, getting the components back together, that's not really a tough thing to do. Getting the material, whether it be the nuclear, uranium or the propulsion system or whatever we're talking about, that's not hard to get back together. So there's been a clear-cut indication they don't want Iran to have nuclear weapons. Okay, they consider them unstable. Now, there are many countries that do have nuclear weapons.
Sure.
But there's
no Muslim countries do.
Right, exactly. And this has been a constant thing since I was a boy, we're going back 60 plus years. Yeah, I can remember as a little kid.
The Iran-Contra incident.
Exactly. It's on and on and on and on and on, and they've decided they're we seem to be the tip of the spear, so to speak, to make sure it doesn't happen. But we have to go in every few years. They're going to keep trying to build it. We're going to keep trying to destroy it, and I fear for the surrounding countries. I'm sure it would be much more aggressive if Iran was located where Mexico was. We would just flatten.
Yeah.
But luckily, it's a long ways away, although the capability is better. So we have to go. My understanding is we have to go in and disable that ability.
Yeah.
Okay, so
but they want,
and it's been
just to clarify,
it's been going on for 50 years.
So this is government government. This ain't government P terrorist, right?
Right.
Okay.
But there's splinterings of. It's kind of like a drug cartel. The government's making the weapons, but they may not be they may be disseminating them out to terrorist organizations who may utilize that.
I've seen Lord of War.
In an uncontrolled. Yes, exactly. That's exactly what it is. So this is my thought train, and I've got the benefit kind of history of it seems like every decade or every 7 to 8 years we have to go in and destroy their fusion makers, reactor thingies, or whatever.
Okay. So,
to keep them
the-
from having that capability.
The major thing that the major next step that this is going to lead to, though, is both countries, meaning Israel and the United States, the leaders want regime change.
Right.
Because that Ayatollah had been the Ayatollah for over 40 years.
Yeah, I know.
He's the one who caused all the problems.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they want to get rid of that whole government, have a new Western-friendly government come in.
You said the Ayatollah was possibly dead, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So. Okay.
But unless we eradicate the entire regime or get them to leave willingly, they'll just elect a new Ayatollah.
Right.
And because their Ayatollah was, they'll think murdered, then it'll be an even more extreme one.
Yeah, because you got a martyr situation going on.
Mm-hmm.
And just like any country, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
You're good.
Just like any country, just like our country, the United States, there are layers upon layers upon layers of. There's a reason there's a vice president, and there's a reason there's a Speaker of the House, and there's a reason that there's just layers on top of layers. Same thing with any 3-letter government organization that we have in our country. There are layers built in so that this country does not fall. It's not like you're going to take out one person or a dozen people
Right.
and the United States is going to fall. It's not going to fall. We have people in place to replace other people, and it's built that way on purpose.
Yep.
There's a reason that the Secret Service guards the president. It's not the individual that they're guarding. It's the sovereignty of this country. It's the position that that individual is holding as president that they are protecting. And a lot of people don't realize that it's the sovereignty of the country. The president falls, the vice president would move into the presidential position, and the Secret Service would continue their duties regardless of who that individual is. Well, the problem is Iran's the same way. So it's cleaning out a hornet's nest and trying to root out who, So
Okay. So.
Okay.
Let me see if I got this in my terms.
Yeah.
Israel's babyface. Iran's the heel, and we're basically doing a run-in.
That's a pretty good way of thinking.
That's a good way to put it on a wrestling term.
That's the best way I know how to put it.
Yeah.
That's how it makes sense to me. Okay.
Yeah, when they moved the second carrier group in, I knew. And another thing they did that was very strategic about it I thought was very interesting is they waited until our Saturday to do this because it wouldn't destabilize things like the stock market or many other things that are closed on a weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the problem is, when he would have had support for it, Trump still would not. He didn't go to Congress to get permission for this.
You're right.
He just
know.
thinks he has all the fucking power, and no one's around to stop him, and that's the problem. Like the Congress declares war. The Congress, you have to go to the Congress to approve military action.
Right.
And it's not been done. So
Well, we'll see where that susses out. I'm not
Mhm.
saying yay or nay.
Yeah,
So-
Shit-Hausen.
Israel is. I'm passionate. I don't know why. I do know why, but I'm passionate about Israel as an ally. They've always been an ally my entire life.
Yeah.
Over 60 years, they've always been an ally, and they are surrounded by people that, for the most part, are not allies. So I'm cheering for the
Well,
underdog.
most of them are now.
Yeah, most
Like,
of them are now, but back in the
back
day,
then, yeah.
back in the day, I always kind of cheered the underdog kind of thing. You know, that was it. But again, I'm much older. You know, I've got a lot of
Over the years, most of the um most of the quote unquote Arab nations have found that economic prosperity and partnership with economic powerhouses like the US and Israel, that it's better for their country than continually trying to fight wars.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Except Iran. Although they haven't started any crazy conflicts in the past little while.
No, they've been quietly developing,
Nukes, yeah.
and they've been developing their alliances, I guess, with terrorist organizations.
Yeah.
You know, let the kids. It's like a drug cartel. You know, you got the top people who are producing and stuff like that, but they're going to use their mules and they're going to use their people out in the field, you know, that are going to end up getting caught. You know, we hear about a boat with millions of dollars of drugs and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Granted, the cartel lost some product, but it didn't stop the organization, and nobody in the organization actually got caught. You
Right.
know, that's why that taking out of that cartel guy, and I want to get off subject. We can talk about that later in the week.
Right.
But yeah, it's, you know,
Yep. And they think that Iran, like you said, is one of the major funders of terrorist groups.
right.
Like Hezbollah and Hamas, they get a lot of funding from Iran. So there's a whole lot of different but intermingling interests for this attack.
Sure.
And it could take weeks, it could take months. I mean, it's not something quick.
Well, I mean, all the signs were there when they started moving that, like I said, that second carrier group in.
Yeah.
And by the way, that takes like I remember in the 80s, it was $1 million a day to run a carrier. That's what it cost to run a carrier with aviation fuel, jets, paying personnel, feeding personnel,
All right.
you know, that kind of thing, paying personnel. It was $1 million a day. Now I have no idea what it is.
Let's just do
But there
average-
was a
let's just
lot
do
of there's a
average
lot of
inflation.
energy from the United States military, and I know I'm quoting the Navy, but the Air Force is deeply embedded in this too. I'm sure just around the corner we have troops. If if we need to go to ground for some specific reason, I'm quite sure that our special forces, men and women, are. Do they allow women in the special forces? I don't know.
I honestly don't know.
Green Berets? I don't know. I've been out of the service for so long. But anyway, I'm sure they're already infiltrated. I'm sure we had weeks to get ready. So trust me, they've got special ops, they've got CIA, they've got everybody in and ready to go. And then when they pulled the trigger yesterday,
So
Saturday,
let's just say 1983, for example,
Yeah.
$1 a day. That would accumulate to 3.9 million.
yeah, I can believe that.
That's just average inflation.
Yeah.
That's not actual cost. That's eyeball.
Well, where they're saving a lot is the nuclear reactors, so they're not burning fuel to
You're
move
right.
that
Just gonna make
carrier like they
giant
used to.
radioactive lizards.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh,
Fucking crazy.
but we'll see where it goes. And there's some technology coming out.
As of 41 minutes ago, Ayatollah Ali Reza Arifi has been named acting.
Okay.
Okay.
So they just named a new Ayatollah already.
Yep.
He looks like a cunt.
He probably is a cunt.
He looks like one.
Yeah.
It's interesting because the whole philosophy over there is just so different from our thinking. I don't think we could even equate.
No.
You know.
They have a panel that elects their Ayatollahs. Like, they don't, of course, there's no voting or anything.
No, there's no rights over there.
Nope.
Very
And
interesting.
you women better have your burqas on in Iran.
That's funny because I've seen pictures, and I talked to you about this, Dark Hordes, of those Arab states in the 40s and 50s, and they were wearing what would I consider American clothing, you know,
Yeah.
suits and hats and the kind of clothes you'd see in New York. or any other place, other than like out on the farm where you're wearing overalls. That was the norm back then, and they've changed that culture back to very much the religious beliefs.
Right. Sharia law and all that.
Here, I'm gonna send you a picture of the new guy.
Picture of the new guy.
All right.
Cunthausen.
Did you garbage pail Cunthausen?
Nope, I made his face like Danhausen.
Oh, okay, I got you. Very cool. Some
That
in studio humor that we can't share with our folks out there
I
in
told a Cunthausen.
podcast
Just
land.
imagine somebody's face painted like Danhausen. That's all it is. All it is in life.
All it is.
Except he's not very nice.
Yeah,
Very well,
He's very evil,
very
but not
evil.
very
Very evil.
nice.
got it.
Well,
Well,
looks like somebody who wants Westerners dead.
yeah, exactly. Oh shit! Why do I keep?
The hell!
Damn it, Dave.
Damn it, Dave Hausen.
This happens like almost every show. I unhook my mic and it falls right into my lap.
This is our audio engineer, ladies and
Yes,
gentlemen.
knows exactly what he's doing. I've been professionally schooled in this. Not.
Oh, Jesus.
Fuck
Keep
Hausen.
your...
That's why I was not a weapons specialist in the military, because I keep dropping and breaking stuff.
Shit.
Like, Big Dave, don't touch that.
Yep.
It'd be my luck.
Fucked.
Well, on the same subject, before we close out the world events, I want to talk about a new weapon that really hasn't gotten a lot of airplay, but some of the folks that I follow a former Thunderbird F-15 guy, and I follow a Navy flight guy. And if I can get through this without choking to death. Chokehausen. They released a new weapon. It's been under wraps, I guess, for a long time. I had never heard of it, and it's really kind of cool. Okay, if you're a tech guy, like I'm kind of a tech guy, like I enjoy the tech. So check it out. Iran's got these single launch drones, right? They go out, they go straight to they're basically a torpedo in the air. They're not going to return. They're not going to come back. Huh?
Kamikaze drones.
Kamikaze drones. They've got them. And the idea is to build them cheap and have a swarm and have, several, we've heard in the news, hundreds fly in at one time, making it incapable to stop all of them. It's a percentage thing. How many percentage can we get past and actually do damage, if you throw everything out? Okay. So we've heard about Grumman. We've heard about McDonnell Douglas. They're weapons companies here in the United States. But rarely do you hear of Raytheon. You hear that name once in a blue moon.
Once in a while.
But if you want to know who the real badasses are in weaponry, it's Raytheon. And that's why you don't hear about them so much. So they have developed a drone. Get this. Brilliant. Freaking brilliant. They have developed a drone that flies. And, one of our counter drones, like a missile or a counter drone, will have to go to the specific drone, have to blow up the specific drone. You blow up your drone, blowing up the other drone, or your missile blowing up the other drone, and there's debris all over the place, and that's the end of it, and you've stopped the drone. The problem is if you have hundreds of drones coming at you, you now have to send hundreds of drones or missiles to stop. It's a one-for-one is what I'm saying here, one-for-one situation.
Sure.
Well, it was just released in the news, so I can repeat it, that Raytheon has developed a drone that its entire job is to fly through a group of drones, setting off an EMP.
Oh, shit.
Frying the opponent's drones, Iran right now, frying their technology, leaving the drone intact. It's just like an EMP that goes off on the ground, right? You fry all the electronics, but with an in-air situation, the drone can't fly anymore. You fried its circuitry. And what it does is the Raytheon drone just continues to fly through these groups. I don't know if it's making circles or how it's doing it, but it's going through groups, frying their technology and downing the opponent drones. And then here's where it really gets cool. Then it flies itself back home. And I don't know if it lands or they catch it again or how that works, but it's reusable.
Nice.
Then they charge it back up with the EMP and refuel it. I assume it's jet fuel or whatever they're using. I have no clue. And then they send it out again. And they can just send swarms of these things just frying the incoming drones. I think it's the most brilliant thing I've ever heard of in my entire. It's basically an air-to-air EMP. I mean that's just cool, dude. That's just bad. If we can send one that takes out 50, 100 of theirs, and then retrieve it and reuse it,
yeah, that's bad.
That is just flat out. So the air-to-air technology now, I don't think you could write a book on one day of the attacks. Like yesterday's attack, I don't think you could write a book and explain the complexity in the air right now of jets that have humans in them, fighter jets, transport jets, surveillance jets, drones that are unmanned. It's just a circus up there in the air. In fact, I just read, just as we came on, I just read that the last flight came out of that area. The last civilian flight came out of that area, and somebody was reporting. I just read the headline, but I was like, You don't want to be in the air right now. You don't want to be in the air. You do not want to be anywhere around that in the air in any way.
No.
I mean, I don't want to be on the ground over there. But,
now, back to the Iran thing.
Yeah.
All the military, the U.S. bases that have been hit with missiles, have there been casualties?
We have, as of this morning, we have not had an American casualty.
Okay.
Okay. And again, I think that has to do with the tremendous time that we had to build up. I mean, we started hearing about this months ago. And then the moving of the second carrier, that was, I mean, people don't realize it takes a ship that size 10, 12 days to get into position. And while they're getting into position, while they're underway, there are fuelers and tankers and resupply ships going alongside and just beefing up to get ready. I mean, they have days and days to get ready. So, yeah, I think along with every military base around the world, especially in that immediate area, the buildup was just insane. I mean, they were unpacking things that, well, let me put it to you this way. I was stationed at Cecil Field, Naval Air Station, and back when I was stationed there, it was the master jet fighter base for the East Coast of the United States. Let me repeat that again. Naval Air Station Cecil Field in Jacksonville, Florida, was the master jet fighter base for the entire East Coast. It's now up in Virginia because our base is closed, Cecil's closed. When they started doing the drawdown, they opened up some bunkers, and I've said this before, and they brought us some equipment to dispose of that was dated 1955. They didn't know that they had that in storage in the bunkers. So let me just turn that the other way around. We have so much stuff. Once we start unpacking our stuff to get ready for an event like this, to get ready for, I don't want to call it a war because Congress hasn't blessed it yet, but conflict, we have so much stuff, I'll just use that word, that when we start unpacking and we have enough time to get everything set, that every one of our bases should be secure. Should be ready for whatever comes at them. And that's the difference. Now, there's nothing in Cecil Field anymore. In fact, I've seen the inside of those bunkers. And, yeah. You can't go there anymore, by the way. Let me just put a disclosure. JSO owns the property. They have no trespassing. Do not try to go into those areas where the bunkers are. You will get in a lot of trouble. There's nothing there. I just found a loophole before when the base got turned over to the city of Jacksonville. They didn't do anything with it for about a decade, and you could get back in there and just plunk around. A lot of people went back there just hunting. But anyway, I'm getting long-winded. Somebody else take the charge.
Well, children, it might just be email time. Emails of history.
Email. Timing. He's going to run out of breath. Wow, bro.
Oh, I still had more.
Building the tension in the room to bring forth a story worthy of your listening crowd.
I see what you're really doing on vacation.
Huh?
Yeah.
Being very nice and very easy.
Oh shit! For anybody who wants to send me 3 easy payments of $19.99, I too will send you the same picture I just sent him.
It's definitely worth it.
Now I'm curious over here on the engineering board. What did he get?
We'll
sent?
show you.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
gonna show me
we'll
later?
show you and read it to you once we get off the air. Trying to make some money here.
You can send that payment through PayPal at heelshitpodcast@gmail.com.
What you did.
That was slick.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. So
Do we have emails?
we have
we
emails.
do.
Oh, we have
We
an email.
have emails. Because our friend from Grumpy might be listening to this for the first time.
Yep.
I will
Excuses.
explain how this segment goes. Dravyn comes up with a subject. I never know what the subject is. He goes to ChatGPT and he says, send an email in proper English
The
about
Queen's
this,
English.
this, and this. And then ChatGPT writes it and sends it to me. So he does that. He does 2. He does same subject, one in old Queen's English and one in Gen Z.
No cap.
No cap.
No cap.
So, here is the formal version of the email. Now, remember, Dravyn doesn't know these emails because he just prompts ChatGPT to do it.
Mm-hmm.
He hasn't read them. I have not read them. We're going cold into this,
Sight unseen.
and I will woo you with my Victorian accent.
I'm
Woo.
probably going to get fucking lightheaded over here like I always fucking do.
It's time for a Woo-Hausen.
I had to sign an agreement that I have
You-
to stay seated at all times because of the one fucking incident I almost passed out from standing up.
Well, there was an incident. You fell to the ground. I thought you were going to pass out that time, too.
Fuck.
God damn, there's
I
another
just read
fucking.
the subject line. You son of a bitch.
Fuck Hausen.
Son of a bitch. All right. So the subject line for the formal email is urgent inquiry regarding the contents of the box.
The box. The box?
Here.
His voice is coming back.
No. Thank God.
To whom it may concern, and it very much concerns me.
Wow, that's a first.
Oh, shit.
I write to you today in a state of profound bewilderment, mild rage, and theatrical disbelief regarding the recent incident involving the box.
The box.
First and foremost, who in the unholy tax evading demon summoning hell decided that
God, what a start.
decided that Danhausen was the appropriate surprise occupant.
Oh.
A box was presented, a mystery was implied, suspense was cultivated, expectations were raised to catastrophic levels, and then, like a cursed jack-in-the-box presented by Hot Topic, out pops Danhausen.
Ta-da.
Why? Who authorized this chaos? Was there a committee? A blood oath? A PowerPoint? I require documentation. Furthermore, and this is the part that keeps me awake at night, how in the flaming abyss did Dravyn guess that correctly? That's the puzzle. That's the fucking puzzle. He said it out loud before the box was opened. There was no hesitation, no dramatic pause, just a confident, almost villainous declaration. It's Danhausen. And then it was.
Ta-da!
Be honest, what was your first reaction?
How the fuck? I demand answers. Was there sorcery involved? Is Dravyn secretly operating on a higher plane of wrestling clairvoyance? Has he achieved Forbidden Kingdom level enlightenment?
Yes!
Feel
Did
the
someone
power.
slip him the script? Or has he simply become the all-seeing oracle of sports entertainment nonsense? Because statistically speaking, that guess should have been wrong as hell. Yet here we are,
Here we are.
Danhausen, in a box, like some gothic off on. Wait. I gotta redo that. Danhausen, in a box, like some gothic elf on layaway. I will not rest until I know, 1, who put him there, 2, why was that deemed acceptable, and 3, how Dravyn apparently bent reality itself to will that outcome into existence. Please respond promptly before I assume this was a coordinated act of wrestling-based psychological warfare. With confusion, suspicion, and just a hint of evil. Sir Dark of Cordshire, on behalf of logic, reason, and whatever was supposed to be in that box.
Other than a Danhausen. Nice.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
I felt some spite in that email.
How did ChatGPT get in my head? Jeez.
That was good.
The cyber optics. I want to know how you knew. Out of all the options that were out there.
So here was my thought process. That was it. That was my thought process.
That was pretty quick.
Yeah.
That was like ChatGPT fast.
Look, the way it went, like I knew it wasn't going to be Jericho. He's off in another country doing a tour right
Right.
now. So it's not him. I couldn't think of anybody they're bringing up to NXT. For a second, I thought Joe Hendry, but he has a program already going on, so there's no point in him bringing him up right now. Like, what's the most off-the-wall fucking thing that could happen?
Danhausen.
And then as I'm scrolling Facebook yesterday, I was like, Danhausen's been removed from the AEW website. I was like, confirmed.
Jesus.
But to be fair, I called that shit days before.
Yes.
Days before.
Yes.
You know, you're like the recon ninja for wrestling world.
Nostradamus.
Yeah.
Bitch. I have reached, Forbidden Kingdom levels of enlightenment?
You have.
You have.
All right, to
I only got one thing to say to you, sir. Chicago.
Chicago. Ha.
Quitsocha. Hakuna Matata? Oh, fuck, real quick. Y'all have all seen The Lion King, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So you know the very beginning, like, ha.
Yeah.
Have you seen the video going around about that?
No.
No.
It's been translated. The highest manual part is, oh, look, there's a lion. Oh, my God.
Oh, fuck.
If I'm lying, I'm dying.
Really?
Oh, look.
Yeah.
There's a lion.
So as soon as,
Oh, my God.
like, as soon as you hear, ah, it's like, oh, look, there's a lion. Oh, my God. That's the song. It's not like some deep spiritual saying
Right,
or anything.
right.
It's just pointing out the obvious in Swahili.
Oh, gee.
But on the other hand, if I'm dumped in the middle of Africa, out in the fields, I have no protection, nobody else is with me, then my mindset, if I see, is going to be, oh, look, there's a lion. There's going to be several oh shits. There's going to be several oh shits added to the sentence. Oh shit, there's a lion.
You better go find yourself a warthog
And a muskrat.
and a muskrat
I got news for you.
and
though.
start singing Hakuna Matata,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
I don't think the warthog's going to be on my side either.
Yeah, probably not.
Considering out there in the jungle, regardless of what country, everything eats everything. It's
All
amazing.
right, y'all ready for
Oh,
the
sorry, yeah, go
Gen
ahead.
Z version of
I
this?
honestly don't know if I'm
Here we
ready
go.
for this.
Let me take a breath. Okay. Here we
All
go.
right.
Oh, skibbity.
Hello.
Oh, shit. All right. This one's subject line is extremely... Jesus. Come back to today. Extremely concerning box incident. To whatever gremlin authorized this. Hey, quick question. What the actual hell was that? We were promised a mystery, a surprise, a whole dramatic, suspense-building, edge-of-your-seat situation. The vibes were immaculate. The anticipation, premium. And then the box opens, and it's Danhausen.
What?
Respectfully, why? Who greenlit this decision? Was this a group chat poll, a fever dream, a late night, this will be funny moment that spiraled out of control? I need names. I need minutes from meetings. I need accountability. But that's not even the most cursed part. Cursed.
Cursed.
Sneaky. But that's not even the most cursed part. How did Dravyn guess that? Immediately. No hesitation. No overthinking. Just straight up the Danhausen. And then boom, it's Danhausen.
There he is.
Explain the sorcery. Explain the witchcraft. Explain how this man just casually tapped into Wrestling Multiverse Wi-Fi and downloaded each spoiler directly into his brain.
He's wired in.
Statistically, this guess should have been wrong as hell. Spiritually, it felt illegal. Was he in on it? Is he operating on Forbidden Kingdom prophecy mode? Has he evolved into some kind of chaotic wrestling oracle? Because that was not a normal human prediction. This feels like psychological warfare. Please clarify. 1. Who put Danhausen in the box?
In the box.
2. Why was that the move? And 3. How Dravyn unlocked the Ultra Instinct guessing powers?
Yes.
Till answers are provided, I will assume this is premeditated villain activity. Awaiting your explanation before I start lighting ceremonial candles. Sir Dark of Cordshire, Chief Investigative of What the Hell Was That?
Nice.
Are you
Whew,
okay
yeah.
over there, Dravehausen?
Not as good for you as it was for me.
It was pretty good. Pretty good. I think we all got satisfied with that one.
I have to apologize because I can't laugh out loud with my throat. I'm over here just holding my sides, but there's no sound coming out.
I was there. I was there for a second.
I'm like one of those squeaker toys, for a dog that the squeaker's been removed. Now it's just like this dead, no sounding thing.
Oh.
Motherfucking Danhausen.
Danhausen. Of course, now where are they going to take it? Where's it going
Now
to go
let
with
me
him?
be clear.
Let me be clear.
I like Danhausen.
Right.
He was a cool character.
I can't tell by these emails.
On the indies and in AEW, he was a cool character. They used him well, but Jesus fucking Christ. When has when, since the early 90s, has there been anything close to a curse-casting vampire?
Kevin Thorne.
That was on a sci-fi show. I don't give a fuck about Kevin Thorne. And he didn't curse motherfuckers. He just beat their asses.
No, he brought the hot bitch.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Was
Fuck,
that
Shelley
Ariel
Martinez.
Martinez? Shelley Martinez?
Yeah.
Oh, she went by Ariel. And
She can go by whatever the fuck she wants to.
Shelley Martinez was
Shelley-
spectacular
Shelley
at the time.
Martinez and Daphne. Three-way was like the ultimate goth kids fucking fan.
Yep.
Fuck.
All right. Well,
I just looked her up. Smoking.
Oh, there's some very explicit shit on the net. I promise you.
yes, she is.
We have looked into it.
She's not shy.
No,
No, I'm looking at all the ones with appropriate clothing.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Well, we're still on the air.
So, how many times have I looked up somebody's OnlyFans on this fucking show? Fuck's sake.
All right, let's get out of here.
All right, let's call it a day.
All right. I see you typing nude over there. Don't do that. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you.
Slanderhausen.
Fuck off,
Slanderhausen.
Hausen. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us once again in the Baja for another riveting episode of Hausen Shit. So, for Dark Horse, that's the title, Hausen Shit.
Hausen Shit,
Hausen
yes.
Shit.
So, for Dark Horse,
Yes, indeed.
hey, Grande Dravyn.
Ah, that Big Dave.
I am the molasses. This has been Hausen Shit, and we bid you all
Adieu.
the very nice, very evil.
Talkin' shit.